continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the Wyoming Cowboys offense trots out there to open this game. That's a group coming off an impressive win last week. Now they go on the road to face a strong defense that gets stirred up by this crowd energy. Let's see what they can do today, Kurt.
And Chris, I think the fact that they were able to win the game last week, like you mentioned, gives them the confidence that they need to come into this environment and deal with this defense and try to get out of here with a win.
So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Gets made on the out route. We bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. First set of downs for the offense. First down.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Offense right to the line, playing the tempo now. Movement here from the tight end. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He's looking to scramble. And the senior calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving. First down at 10.
Really love the call here on 3rd down to give the quarterback the option to either make the throw or pull it down and keep it himself to be able to pick up first down yardage.
Short throw to the back, behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. No huddle now for the offense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he finds the running back in the flat. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. 3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. He escapes the pocket. They finally stop him all the way down at the 6-yard line. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Come out in the playoff game, Kurt. No. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That's that big tight end for a short pass. He stopped and gets a first down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. The quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence to stay.
One there by the sophomore.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And the single back takes the handoff. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Wyoming has the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's the running back in the flat, but the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. Great job of the defense pushing him back on first down. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Hall. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down mark.
What a great job here by the offensive coordinator going with the screen, and the timing could not have been any better. Quarterback senses the blitz, kind of baits that linebacker, floats it over top of him, and gave that running back plenty of room to pick up a nice gain.
Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He was a load to bring down. And finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a first down. Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. 15-yard penalty benefiting the offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Using his legs on the scramble. He's stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. This drive has now reached the red zone. Receiver in motion now. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Defense is coming after him. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Tight end goes in motion. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. This will be a very short chip shot from 22 yards out. He knocks it through with confidence.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. Now, that's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
And the pass is incomplete. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick completion to the tight end. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes the catch downfield. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Putting through the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Moves out of the pocket. Makes a nice move there. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. First down here for this offense. Using his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. Let's talk strategy here.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Breaks into the clear. Has the first down and more. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. First down, looking to throw the ball. Tries to get it to the running back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker. It's third down for the offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They're going to throw for it on third and short. On the move now. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 48 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. So in the second quarter of play, this game remains tied.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And we're going to throw now on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. And second and short. Maybe an opportunity Kirk to take a shot here. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. They'll kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Critically behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. And the senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Jukes the defender, gets brought down after a solid game.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. And the Canes will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So Wyoming's offense goes back out onto the field. Well, somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage.
Start offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking for a receiver. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid this sack that is brought down after a short gain.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Here's the handoff. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
It's a run. Running back's got it. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Here he goes. He makes the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Love these short yardage opportunities because you know as a running back, if you're able to bust through into that offensive line with all those defenders up close to the line of scrimmage, not only do you get a first down, but there's nobody left there. You got a lot of room to take off, and with his speed, the defense is lucky he didn't take that all the way to the house.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. The receiver makes the catch. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Holding.
So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to scramble now. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Cowboys. as the QB fights his way into the end. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. And the tailback's got it again. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. Wyoming has the lead here. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. First play of the quarter, offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Under pressure, just lets it go. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Drop back here on 3rd down. Breaks free. He escapes one man, but it was swallowed up on the play and taken down. The Hurricanes bring their punt team onto the field. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive and choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Quarterback still with the football. He's past the marker and still going. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play, but this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback's got it on the option. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He's going to pull it down and run. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Wyoming.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Running back grabs it on the screen. And the tackle is made, not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game. The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Canes are in the red zone. He hands it to the back. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. Third and short, they'll try to throw for. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. What a... You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. One more first down should do it, but remember, the defense has all 3 timeouts remaining. In the first play of the drive now, the 25. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. They begin with a quick throw to the left.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff themes coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Picks it up himself and still going. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.